What's going on, guys? I am back. So, a little later into the day that I would care to admit that I'm filming this, but here we are. This past weekend was the Players' Cup 4 qualifiers. Unfortunately, I started strong, did not finish strong. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Needed a little bit of a break. So here we are with Solgaleo finally. So, also finally hit Ultra Ball. I'm starting to like this team. I've done some practice matches. I've done at least 8 practice matches with it. I lost the first 3, which was a little discouraging, and then I went on to win the next 5. So, yeah, anyways. We're just going to get through the obligatory rank up. And here's the team. Solgaleo, Raikou, Tapu Fini, Arcanine, Landorus, and Rillaboom. Looking at this team, based off of what I've done from practice, Arcanine's probably getting swapped out with Incineroar. The only reason why Incineroar isn't on here at the moment is because I just need to build one. I haven't built one yet, and that's all I'm going to say on the matter. So let's jump in and look for some battles. So, I don't know why I leaned forward in like that, but anyways, currently 9-7, so not a bad start. I definitely want to play some more matches, and now the Players' Cup qualifier has come and gone. I can finally sit down and actually try to ladder. Let's see, if we're going to find an opponent, that would be great. I don't know what it's been like with Battle Spot for everyone else today, but I went through 4, maybe 5 different attempts to look for some opponents, where it just kept timing out back to back, so... Oh, there we go. Finally found an opponent. Honestly thought it was going to time out right there. So, what do we got? Kyogre and Torkoal. Okay, so... Of the things that this team works not so great against, it's Kyogre, of course. Alright. At least there's no Regieleki. I think I can lead Raikou Solgaleo. The idea, by the way, is I Bulldoze with Raikou, set up my weakness policy, and then have Solgaleo set Electric Terrain with Max Lightning, or go for a massive hit if I'm not worried about a potential... Spore or Sleep Powder. Tapu Fini's also on here in case I can't get the Electric Terrain. Do I think Landorus is good here? Landorus might be good. This is my Assault Vest Landorus that I used back in the 2 Kyurem videos. So it's not the speediest thing, but it can at least hit hard. I don't know, Rillaboom could be tempting too with that Fake Out, especially for Urshifu. I don't know. Do I believe in the heart of Landorus, or do I believe in Rillaboom more? I think I believe in Rillaboom slightly more. So, I get the Fake Out support at least. Tornadus is always a problem. That said, there's an Urshifu on this team, so their Tornadus might not be Focus Sashed, which I would be very okay with if it wasn't. I don't have Tailwind or anything that's overly strong speed control. Also, it's Tornadus Kyogre. But I do have the Bulldoze at least. The nice thing too is I also have Rising Voltage on my Raikou, and I'm more bulk-based. I'm max HP, max speed, so I guess I'm semi-bulk. Raikou's got some alright moments when it comes to hitting things that aren't special. I wonder. I also have Eerie Impulse too. I could maybe Eerie Impulse the Kyogre. I'm assuming they protect Kyogre, or at least go for Water Spout. They're probably going to go for the Water Spout. But anyways, Well, Max Solgaleo, go for Tornadus. I kind of wish I had Rock Claw on here to get rid of the weather, but the idea is to play around my own personal weakness, which is always sleep. So naturally, Electric Terrain should be my best friend, and that's why we have Electric Terrain on here. Plus, the other thing is while Max Rock would be better against things like Ho-Oh, the Wild Charge / Max Lightning can at least hit Kyogre and. Okay, they brought Raikou down to 1 HP. It's misfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We'll get the Eerie Impulse into Kyogre, and we'll see if we can get rid of Tornadus. If we get rid of Tornadus, I can maybe try to go for my weakness policy. So let's see. So, Tornadus has fainted, which makes me think Urshifu is the Focus Sash holder. Kyogre's probably just going to KO Raikou, though. That's the only problem. That said, whereas I did get rid of its, or cut its special attack in half with that Eerie Impulse, they might want to swap out. Which wouldn't be the end of the world, because then, assuming Urshifu's coming, which it might be, I could maybe... Yeah, it's Urshifu. Okay. I'm still going to risk it. Sucker Punch could be really bad right here. Wicked Blow could also potentially just KO. Actually, I'm thinking I'm going to protect Solgaleo this turn, and are they going to switch? They didn't switch out Kyogre, so I'm thinking it's just going to go for something to take out Solgaleo with. Yeah, or not Solgaleo, Raikou. So I am going to lose Raikou here, but that's all right. If I fake out Urshifu with Rillaboom, I could... Oh, I do have Fini too. Fini would be really nice to get rid of Kyogre. I don't have my weakness policy though, that's the other thing. That said, I think we go Fake Out and Steel Spike into Urshifu. I don't want to lose the grassy terrain, and I'm thinking if they don't protect, that's a very good position because Rillaboom threatens Kyogre. And if they do have Venusaur, at least I can swap in Fini. Okay, Urshifu's going to go for Protect, but I'm going to get a little bit of chip, and this will pop the Focus Sash. Because I can go for the... Grassy Glide into Urshifu and hopefully pick it up from there and Wild Charge Kyogre. Yeah, maybe that... I like the sound of that, actually. Because I'm assuming they maybe Sucker Punch. Ooh, they could Sucker Punch, yeah. Yeah. We're going to try it. See what happens. I wish my Dynamax did a little bit better than what it did, but... I'm going to try the Grassy Glide into Kyogre, and I have Fini in the back, so I can risk Solgaleo here. Maybe try to get a little bit of damage into Urshifu. I'm assuming it's just going to Sucker Punch or Wicked Blow Solgaleo and KO. But I'm Life Orb Rillaboom with Grassy Terrain, so I can maybe squeeze out the KO into Kyogre, because Water Spout is still doing more than I would like. So they're going to withdraw Kyogre. That's a... Oh, it's Venusaur. Alright, so this is going to do nothing, but let's see. Huh. You don't see this every day. They're maxing Urshifu. Yeah, you do not see this every day. Max Darkness is going to be disgusting, though. Airstream, maybe? Urshifu can get Aerial Ace, but I don't know. They might have just did this to survive. Yeah, it's Max Darkness, so that's got to be Solgaleo. Yeah, okay. So they're probably doing that to survive, which I don't blame them. The only thing is I lose my Fake Out off of this, which is not great. But Tapu Fini hitting Urshifu for Moonblast could be interesting. So, we'll see. Their Tailwind is also petered out. Not that that matters, because my Fini and my Rillaboom are not the fastest things. I mean, Rillaboom is faster than my Fini, but my Fini is not fast at all. So, I think I'll try a knockoff into Venusaur, and I'll go for Moonblast into Urshifu. Fini's got a respectable special attack, I think. I don't know. I put a lot of special attack investment into my Fini, so... I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's also a reason why I have Calm Mind on this set, because it's to boost Fini's special attack and special defense. Rillaboom's gonna hang in there. That's interesting. It speaks to Rillaboom's bulk, I guess. That said, whatever Venusaur does to Fini is not gonna be great. Earth Power. Okay, they really wanted Rillaboom gone, which makes sense because Venusaur can just handle Fini. That said, we get rid of Urshifu. If at anything, notable thing about this battle is Dynamax Urshifu. You don't see it often, but if it works for my opponent, it works for my opponent. They're going to get their rain back, so Kyogre's going to come in here and thunder me. The problem is I got nothing to hit this Venusaur. That's a scary thought. I got nothing to hit it because I'm Moonblast, Protect, Muddy Water, and Calm Mind. So, unfortunately, I don't think I come out of this good, because the other thing is I'm also at -1 special defense. So, yeah. So, anyways, it is what it is, unfortunately, but, Frenzy Plant. Okay. I'm assuming that's for a full-powered Vine Lash, but anyways, good game to my opponent. Not how I would have ideally liked to have started this off, but it is what it is. Time to look for our next opponent. Alright, so that sucks, but here we are with our next opponent, and we shall see what we find. Yeah, so anyways, I did not get to set off my weakness policy with Raikou there, but getting rid of Tornadus was definitely, I still stand by it. Probably should have hit Kyogre a lot faster than I tried to. The Max, so the Protect play and the Max on Urshifu kind of got me, but anyways, not that it matters. New opponent has officially been found. So, we are looking at Zacian, Grimmsnarl, Cinderace, Cloyster. Cloyster's interesting for doubles. Okay. Regieleki, and Rillaboom. Well, Landorus might be good here. Actually, I wonder if Landorus and Rillaboom might be a good lead here. Although, if they max Cinderace, Grimmsnarl could set up screens. I like the idea of Fake Out support. I think Solgaleo comes in the back because at the end of the day, it resists the main moves that Zacian wants, being both of its stabs and Sacred Sword / Close Combat. So I think Solgaleo is naturally a good idea there. So do I want to lead Solgaleo instead of Rillaboom? I think we bring Arcanine too. I'm not bringing my main way of setting off the weakness policy, but at least I have both of my Intimidates. So, whereas the opponent's team looks primarily physical, it's kind of nice to be able to swap in and out with my Intimidates. And Landorus is not a bad candidate to Dynamax either. So they're going to go Grimmsnarl and Cloyster. Alright. So, I think I fake out the Cloyster. And I think I go for Rock Slide, because if they want to Shell Smash, it's not the end of the world, but ideally I would like to not lose Landorus to something silly. We'll Rock Slide and we'll fake out. I don't think they would go straight Icicle Spear into Landorus, especially at -1. Because now what I can do is I can go for the Grassy Glide and KO Cloyster here. I can probably switch Landorus out into Arcanine, which might be a safe idea as well, because the Reflect is going to make it that Rock Slide does not KO. Excuse me. But the nice thing is I can Grassy Glide into Cloyster now. Grimmsnarl is going to get more and more annoying as this goes on, so I think Solgaleo is better to bring out than Arcanine, and we're going to Grassy Glide Cloyster. It's a little bit of a one-dimensional play on my end, but if it works, it works. I mean, I'm Life Orb, and I have the terrain in my favor, and if they go straight Icicle Spear into... Yeah, I don't even know why I said that, I just straight up KO'd it. At least now I can go for Sunsteel Strike into Grimmsnarl. Interesting that they went for damage though, and not a setup move, but it's not bad. I do have Arcanine, so that could have been actually bad if I subbed Arcanine into that, but the nice thing is I can at least bring in an Intimidator. Yeah, I think so. Cinderace is gonna get faster than Solgaleo if it goes for an Airstream, but I'm assuming it's gonna go Fireball into Solgaleo. I mean, both of the mons I have on the field are not appreciative of a fire attack, so we'll get the Intimidate. We'll also get a Steel Spike, and if they went for Solgaleo, my weakness policy should pop, and I should live because of the Dynamax, but we'll see. Because the other thing I can do now is I could also just switch Arcanine straight out into Landorus to get another Intimidate drop, because if they go for Max Knuckle, they just put themselves back to neutral, which wouldn't be bad for my opponent, but they're already at -1, so -1 and -2 because of Grimmsnarl. But anyways, the nice thing is I can at least take advantage of the fact that my Arcanine is bulky and go through that way. So Solgaleo is big. They went for Reflect again. Awesome. Why they did that, I don't know, but I'm very happy about that. So let's see what the Steel Spike does to Grimmsnarl. There are also Life Orb Cinderace, which nothing too special about that, but it's nice to see that it's for sure Life Orb, because now I don't have to worry about any specific surprises. Would they want to get speed into Zacian? Well, my team is not exactly fast, or at least the 4 that I brought are not exactly fast, so... They did bring Zacian as their last one. I don't want them to run away with Substitute either, so I'm going to Max Quake, and I am going to bring Landorus in to get rid of the attack boost off of Zacian's ability. Arcanine puts some good pressure on Zacian, but I would prefer it if Arcanine would be able to get another Intimidate first and then deal with Zacian. So, Cinderace is now sitting at -2, which is nice. Zacian's back to neutral. They're going to go for Max Knuckle, that's fine. I'm also at +1 on Solgaleo. Yeah, it's going to do nothing. That's awesome. Let's see how much this... Oh, they're going to... They went for close combat. Lowered their own defense. I mean, they have the Reflect, but... I don't agree with that. Because that just happened. In the jungle, mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. There's always no wolf songs. Solgaleo. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I don't think Soccer Bunny is very appreciative of the lion staring it down. So I think I'm going to Lightning, because on the off chance that they switch it switch it up and go for Airstream, I just completely lose my Max Quake, and that could look really, really stupid. So we're just gonna cut their attack more, and Solgaleo is oh, they actually did go for the Fireball. Okay, so this does have a high base power at the end of the day, but they're at -2 attack. Here it comes. Here we go. So, I didn't even have to bring Raikou to get my weakness policy, which is nice. There's the Max Lightning. Not as much as I would have liked, but that's because 1, no stab, and 2, they have Reflect. But how perfect would the Max Quake have been if that's what I had done? Also, because Grassy Terrain is gone, I don't have to worry about my Earthquake being lowered, so we're going to do it one more time. We are going to go for an Earthquake, and we are going to bring out Landorus. Because how many times can we cut this bunny's attack? That's the real question. How many times am I going to intimidate this bunny before I actually KO it? Yeah, anyways. Here we are. At least -3. They're going to go for the Pyro Ball. If they crit, that's still bad for me, but... Solgaleo. And here's the Earthquake, finally. I didn't mean to do it. I made a joke when I was talking to my partner about building this team, about making it somewhat cat-themed. Here we are, Landorus-Therian, Solgaleo, and Raikou. So, yeah, Tiger and a Lion facing down that bunny. Good game to my opponent, by the way. Well played. So yeah, anyways, let's look for our next opponent. Okay, so that was much better than the first battle. We're going to get a tiny little bit of rating back up. Am I hitting Master Ball tonight? No, I'm definitely not. But that doesn't matter because opposing trainer has been found. I'm just happy to be finally out of Great Ball because it's a weird one. Okay, so Groudon, Dragapult, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Charizard, and Grimmsnarl. So, If that's support Dragapult, this is not going to end well for me. But I'm going to still bring Rillaboom and Raikou. Or not Rillaboom, Solgaleo and Raikou. I think Fini comes, and I think Landorus comes as well. If they lead Dragapult, I might protect Solgaleo turn 1 to see what they want to do. If they go for Will-O-Wisp, I immediately switch Raikou in for Fini. Or yeah, okay, they're going to lead Dragapult and Charizard, so I think Fini is a good idea to bring in. And would they expect a Max Lightning into Charizard? That's what we're about to find out. Yeah, if they sub Groudon in for Charizard, my opponent just immediately gets the Medal of Honor for this match. But let's hope that they go for Will-O-Wisp and fail because of Misty Terrain rather than Reflect. That's my best case scenario if they go for Will-O-Wisp and not get to use a turn with Dragapult. Reflect is nasty. And the fact that they had Grimmsnarl makes me think they might have Reflect on that. And maybe, I don't know, Dragapult could potentially be dangerous to, I mean, both of them are technically dangerous to, they're going to protect, okay. Sweet. So, that said, I have a problem. I just got rid of my Misty Terrain. So, I Max Guard, Moonblast, Dragapult. That's probably the best I can do here. Yeah. I jumped the gun slightly, but at least they did not sub Groudon into that Max Lightning instead. Although that might not have messed me up as much because then I would still have my Misty Terrain, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to protect Solgaleo here. I do not think Dragapult is going to... I don't think Dragapult's going to set Reflect or Light Screen. I think it's going to try to go for Solgaleo. That's probably Charizard. If it is, I hope they go for Solgaleo with a Wildfire. And let Fini... How likely are they to have Overgrowth? I don't think Overgrowth's that popular on Charizard. They definitely got the Wildfire. Probably got Airstream. I know they have Protect for sure, so that's Max Guard. Oh, they're gonna go for Ally Switch, of course. Okay. So that was a thing. There's Airstream into Fini. Yikes. Okay. So, Ally Switch. Yay. I hate that move so much. By the way, did you guys know Clefairy gets it? Yeah. The little Follow Me gremlin also gets Ally Switch. Found that out over the weekend. Yeah. Was not something I liked finding out. They don't have their sun up, so I'm... Oh, they're going to withdraw. Perfect. Here's Groudon. That's probably Solgaleo taking a Wildfire. I jinxed it. I said they don't have their sun, and then they brought the sun. But, yeah. This was my last turn to Max anyways, so... Okay. Do I think the crit mattered? No, I don't. I think with how I based this Solgaleo, I think it was going down regardless, especially because of Solar Power and the Life Orb. But, Groudon avoided the Muddy Water, so... I mean, there could be worse. I don't know how, but yeah, there could have been worse right there for me, I guess. I could have lost Vinny, I guess. That would be worse. So the problem, though, is I have Raikou and Landorus. Landorus is assault vested. Not that that helps me with Groudon, but it does help me with Charizard. Although, Raikou does nothing. So, this is going to look a little crazy, but I'm going to protect Finny in case Charizard goes for it. But I'll bring Raikou in for Landorus and potentially sack Raikou. The Wildfire is going to remove my Focus Sash, so if I get Landorus back in, I can go for at least an Earthquake into, or not an Earthquake, a Rock Slide. And Charizard's Solar Power is going to keep it relatively low. So the only thing is I'm kind of inviting them to have a free turn to potentially Sword Stance with Groudon, which is not good for me. Who was the Earthstream into? Oh, that was into Finny. Oh, no. Okay. Like I said, could be worse. The Life Orb and Solar Power together is... Am I... Yeah, okay, they're connecting with Raikou, that's fine. Raikou held on. That's, not what I was expecting, but, anyways, the Wildfire did, I mean, I was expecting a Focus Sash to bring me down to 1 HP, but, yeah, anyways, that was a thing. That was a rather horrendous, disgusting thing, but, it happened. Groudon is now... Oh, you know what? It's because of the Intimidating of Groudon. Because they just went straight Precipice Blades. Yeah, there was nothing special with Raikou there. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. There was nothing special about Raikou. I'm going to Earthquake. Charizard goes down to its own Life Orb and the Solar Power, so I can... Oh, wait, I just... Ah, crap. I got the double. Oh, that was extremely lucky right there. I got the double protect on Finny. That said, Landorus is not appreciating that. And there's no way I KO Groudon. Oh, Fire Punch. Yep, that's going to hurt. So, I got the Earthquake. I did absolutely nothing to that Groudon, though. Oh, I lost Landorus due to Wildfire. That was very, very stupid of me, but, anyways. Oh, and I lost Finny, too. Okay, so the excitement for the double, not great, but, anyways. It is what it is. So, good game to my opponent, at least. Hey, guys. Thanks so much for watching the video. I know it sucks that I went one win, and 2 losses, but at least that win was really solid. Definitely a good win. That said, this is where I am unfortunately cutting the video for now. Also, based off of the way that last Evolved video went as well, I mean, if you don't know what I'm talking about, plug your ears because I'm about to spoil that if you haven't watched it. It sucks that both that video and this video, I went 1 and 2. I know from how I am, it's better I don't try to force it because I'll probably end up getting some more losses, which will affect the quality of the content. But anyways, not the real point. Well, it sort of is. The point is, I hope you were entertained, and I hope I successfully carried out my campaign to entertain today. That's the main point. Solgaleo is really strong. And I know, too, I also said that I really want to gun it this month for the last leg of Series 8. So I am definitely going to practice with or with this team some more. I'm also going to practice with the Dialga team because that's what I took to the Players' Cup. And I think, based off of how I started with that, I think there's definitely more room to grow. But I think both this team with its little gimmicks can be fun. And I think the Dialga team is also still strong. And if you haven't watched the 2 Dialga videos I put up, go watch those. We had some very entertaining matches there too. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will be back with more Solgaleo next time. And hopefully I just get a lot more practice with this team and make it really work, or I'm back with a new Solgaleo team. So anyways, keep your eyes open for that. There will probably be some surprises, but anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Goodbye.